Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and the beautiful gossip channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Bill told Poppy they were alone when they made out in the bedroom of the beach home. Luna was impressed that this was indeed RJ's place in the living room. RJ retorted that since they would be spending a lot of time there alone, it was also her place. Feeling uneasy in the new residence, Luna inquired if RJ had detected any sounds. Though he hadn't heard it, he reasoned that showing her about the facility could help her feel more at ease. RJ claimed to have seen Luna and his companion spending a lot of time in front of the fire pit after they had explored the grounds and gone back inside. He had a feeling that evening would see many incredible things take place there. They shared a kiss and expressed their relief at being left alone for the moment. RJ had not yet showed Luna one room, and Luna's eyebrows shot up in curiosity. RJ planted a kiss on Luna, but she withdrew. What was wrong? He inquired. Luna was overcome by a persistent sense that something wasn't right and that she shouldn't be there. RJ made an effort to calm Luna down and maintain the atmosphere, but she persisted that something didn't feel quite right. Poppy told Bill to look at her in the bedroom, but Bill wanted to look at her instead. Even after all those years away, he was still in disbelief that he was holding her in his arms. It didn't seem random to him. He thought there was a reason she had come back into his life. A noise startled Poppy, and she bolted for the door. She said in a whisper that she thought one of the sounds she had heard in the other room belonged to her daughter. Bill had serious doubts about an intern earning enough to live in that home. When Bill got in touch with Wyatt, he found out that the house was rented by R.J. Forrester, who also had the key. Confident that Luna was present, Poppy hurriedly put on her clothes. Thomas and Steffi arrived at Forrester from their appointment with Eric. Thomas assured his sister that Eric would be okay, sensing her concern. Despite their disagreements, Thomas was appreciative of Finn's actions in saving Eric's life. She retorted that although Finn would argue he had been doing his job, it was a great day for their grandfather and they should enjoy him too. In response, Thomas said that Eric had seen numerous physicians, and none of them had offered him any hope. It had been an experimental treatment, which other doctors might not have been comfortable with, Steffi thought to herself. Finn's obstinacy and willpower pleased Thomas and Steffi. Thomas noted that his grandfather Eric was quite obstinate and persistent, so they assumed he would recover quickly. Finn didn't want to claim the credit, Steffi said, but he was aware of the gift he had given them. Steffi recollected that her immense trust in Finn hadn't made things simple for Ridge. Thomas and Steffi were relieved that they had also convinced Ridge to trust Finn. Though Thomas acknowledged that his sister could be quite convincing, he stated he didn't always agree with her viewpoints. She retorted that she did indeed recall his statement. Despite their previous disagreements, Thomas requested Steffi to tell Finn how appreciative he was as she got ready to see him. Steffi retorted that Finn's actions were driven by his desire to assist. One of her favorite things about her husband was his drive to change the world. Lee showed up at Finn's office, beaming about Eric's discharge from the hospital. She was proud of Finn for working so hard to save more lives. Finn retorted that everyone had to pitch in to help Eric get better. Without Eric's tenacity, nothing would have been possible. Lee reminded her son that although he was free to minimize his part, she as a medical professional understood the gravity of Eric's illness. She also knew the extent to which Finn had gone in Eric's favor. Finn answered that Steffi valued Eric and that he had to do everything in his power to protect him. Finn said that he valued his mother's support and that Poppy and Luna might also benefit from it. Lee scowled. Why she refused to have a relationship with his so-sweet aunt was beyond him. Lee retorted, indignant, that Poppy had honed her routine in order to fall into a wealthy man's arms. Finn argued that Lee shouldn't have punished Poppy for her background. Lee asserted that Finn should respect her assertion that she was merely defending her family. Lee asserted that she understood Poppy's personality, but Finn questioned how Poppy's past related to her that day. He mentioned that he had been interacting with Luna, and she was plenty of positive things to say about her mother. Lee expressed gratitude to God that Poppy had concealed her eating habits and way of life from her kid. Lee stated that her sister liked to hang out with older, wealthy men. Lee insisted that she had advised her sister not to go for a sugar daddy in Los Angeles, and she would not allow Poppy to bring the family's reputation down once more. Later, when Finn and Steffi were alone and sharing a kiss, they decided it was crucial to set aside time for such things. The conversation shifted to Eric, who Steffi thought looked decent. Finn emphasized to her that there was still work to be done and more benchmarks for Eric to reach. That Eric was back home, she claimed, had been a miracle. That day, they had been welcome Eric back, yet the last time she'd been in that house, she'd been saying goodbye to him. Finn retorted that it had been made possible by the prayers and support of Eric, Steffi, and her entire family. Steffi said that although they had done everything within their power, Finn had actually saved Eric, just as Finn had saved her years earlier. Reliving their initial meeting, she remarked that Steffi had transformed her life. He had never abandoned her. Additional memories of Steffi and Finn's love were seen, ranging from their engagement to their reunion following Finn's apparent death. Steffi conveyed her appreciation for Finn and her eagerness for what was ahead. In response, he said that they had transformed each other and that she would always be with him. They shared a kiss. Poppy and Bill, two adventurous souls with a penchant for exploration, found themselves in the heart of an ancient forest one misty morning. The dense canopy above cast a mysterious, dappled light on the forest floor as they ventured deeper into the wilderness. Excitement pulsed through their veins as they stumbled upon an overgrown trail that beckoned them forward. As they meandered along the winding path, a peculiar rustling caught their attention. The air hummed with an otherworldly energy, and the forest seemed to come alive with whispers. Poppy and Bill exchanged puzzled glances, their senses on high alert. The once silent woods revealed a hidden symphony of creatures and unseen forces. Suddenly, a soft glow emanated from behind a thicket of bushes, drawing them closer. Pushing aside the foliage, they gasped at the sight before them. A clearing bathed in ethereal light revealed a gathering of fantastical beings, creatures with iridescent wings, gentle forest spirits, and whimsical beings that seemed to materialize from the very essence of the surroundings. In awe, Poppy and Bill realized they were not alone in this enchanted realm. The newfound inhabitants greeted them with warm smiles and gestures of welcome. The air buzzed with a shared understanding, transcending language barriers. It was a meeting of worlds, a harmonious collision of the mundane and the magical. As the day unfolded, Poppy and Bill shared stories with their newfound friends, learning about the ancient lore that bound these mystical creatures to the heart of the forest. The once hidden realm became a place of connection, where the ordinary and extraordinary coexisted in perfect harmony. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm glow on the gathering, Poppy and Bill felt a profound sense of gratitude for stumbling upon this secret world. They left the enchanted forest with hearts full of wonder, carrying with them the knowledge that they were never truly alone in the grand tapestry of existence. The shared magic of that day lingered in their memories, a testament to the extraordinary discoveries that await those who dare to explore beyond the beaten path. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.